0-2. Randy out to left field. Randy Arozarena has tied it up. Off. Jackson Jobe retired the Mariners in order in the first. Randy, fly ball left field, jumps on it right away. An ambush bomb out to the bullpen. And the Mariners will start to inch back with Randy's second of the season.
Over in that trade last year.
Down the right field line, a fair ball to the corner. Extra bases for Arozarena as he's into second base with a double. This is laced, and on the line it looked like a fair ball. Cal Raleigh digging for third, and the extra base hits continue for Randy Arozarena. That's all he's picked up. Our doubles. Down to their final strike, the 2-2. Line past Chapman, and this game is tied. Robles scores. Here comes Cal Raleigh. He was being waved, now gets the stop sign. Randy Arozarena, down to the Mariners' final strike this afternoon, has tied it in the ninth inning.
Is get pitchers from other organizations.
Well, Dubon is a busy man. Can't get to this one. It's in front of him, and Randy Arozarena has his first hit that's not an extra base hit. He singles to right field with two. Randy takes off, and looked like Caratini just lost the grip. First stolen base this year for Randy Arozarena.
It almost drops straight down.
Speaking of, very slow ground ball. Tough play, and it's thrown away. Brendan Rodgers really had to hustle, and Arozarena is safe at first. 2-2. To left field, Alvarez on the warning track, and it short hops the wall. Randy in at second. That made a sound you do not normally hear. Did he just kind of 1-1. Hammered high, a rising blast, left field. Grand slam, Arozarena!
Well, you were saying they needed to get something in this situation, and Randy Arozarena makes it happen.
Playing part of being a good baseball player.
Randy takes off, he slides in, the ball gets away, and Randy stays put. He swipes his second bag this year. Randy takes off again. This floats outside for a ball. Throw down, tag applied. He's safe. A little loop into shallow center field. Randy Arozarena's first hit. Seems like he's happy about it.
Young junior.
He bolts for third. Here's the oh, it's a walk. That's too bad. Nobody was there. Garver into first, picking and 2 outs. This ball is clobbered out to left field, sent way back there at the wall, and it bangs off the top of the fence. Julio scores. Randy Arozarena was just feet shy, if that, of leaving the yard. It's 1-0 Mariners in the first inning. Randy to second, and he is in there safe, well ahead of the throw. Arozarena, his 6th stolen base of the year, yet to be caught.
Good slide to the.
Randy hits this hard through the right side. He's been living on base the 4th time he has reached his 2nd hit. Back to Cal's home run.
Now Cal's left 1 run.
This is out to left field. Scalded by Arozarena. 2 swings, and this game is tied in the 9th inning. Cal Raleigh and Randy Arozarena go back to back, and we are right back where we started.
How about Randy? A couple of walks in this game. Kind of a sleepy game so far from him, but he sees a cutter that.
Here's the payoff. Ground ball up the middle, and it's past De La Cruz into center field. Mastroboni scores. Julio touches home plate. Randy is safe at 2nd base.
Ball by him.
Trying to put him away. This is down the left field line. Maybe trouble. Arozarena. Does he make the catch? It's a fair ball, and Arozarena makes the catch. Falling down to the ground, and he gets the Mariners out of a bases loaded jam of the 2nd inning. Absolutely. With a crash landing. Randy cracks this through the right side, base hit. Crawford scores. That's all the Mariners will get with this one. The Mariners have taken the lead in the 12th inning.
Way not too aggressive, especially early in the game.
Down the line, off the bag. It's a fair ball from Randy Arozarena. He's held to a single. It's a 20-game on-base streak for Randy. Here's the 1-1. Hit hard on the ground through the left side. And Arozarena is aboard for the 2nd time. Multi-hit night for Arozarena. Let's check out Emerson's final line tonight, Hyphen.
6 innings.
Arozarena takes off for 2nd. Here's the throw, not nearly in time, and Randy Arozarena continues to steal bases this year. He runs out there at 1st and 2nd. And there goes Arozarena. No throw into 3rd base, as Bregman wasn't even over there. Arozarena with a steal of 3rd. This is smacked into left center field for a base hit. Arozarena sniffs extra bases off of the helmet. He races to 2nd. He's sliding in there, and they got him at 2nd base. Now Randy doesn't care about the scoreboard. He wants the Mariners video room to take a look. Marlins are walking off the field, and Dan is out. Arozarena leads it off. First pitch tattooed out to left field, demolished and gone. It clanks off the upper deck. All tied at 1. Broken bat, a little loop, and it drops in for a base hit. Ohapi is coming around. The throw by Arozarena in time, and he's out at home plate. Arozarena right on time and on target. And Ohapi is out number 3.
Man, this ball is so shallow.
It did not go well for Reed Detmers, to say the least. Does not record an out. Randy serves this into right field softly. And by the time that Newman gets to it, nothing he could do. So Arozarena gets his 2nd hit today. This is looping towards the line, and it just is fair. Arozarena sprints to 2nd, and he's got himself a little water balloon double. Back to the Cal Grand Slam. Here's the 3-2. Ground ball, Simeon charges, and there. Oh, he's safe. Arozarena beat it out. Jr. was with him.
Absolutely. I mean, just because he's a catcher doesn't mean he can't steal a bag.
This splits the left side, and it moves Cal Raleigh into 2nd base. So back-to-back one-out singles.
try to distract the pitcher by stepping back late.
Hit hard on a line into left field. Arozarena, a two-out single. A 28-game on-base streak for Arozarena to continue.
Stairs on your way out to the field that Brad helped himself to.
Arozarena on a line into center field. Good way for the Mariners to start the second. Hit hard, fair ball. Randy Arozarena is aboard. He hunts second and gets in there standing up. Randy Arozarena make it a 31-game. The 2-2. Up the middle into center field for a base hit. Julio being waved in right away. He's posting home. Randy Arozarena brings in the Mariners. Hammered into left field. This is short hopping the wall. Julio scores. Cal Raleigh into third base. Randy Arozarena with a scalding RBI double into left field. The Mariners now. Skimmer, Bichette can't get there, under his glove into center field, and Randy Arozarena continues to reach base. 33 straight games now inside the New York bullpen. This is down the line into the corner and a fair ball. Arozarena hunts extra bases. You were talking about the doubles earlier tonight. You can add this one to the list. It's the leadoff double to begin the last. Arozarena takes off. Here's the throw. It gets away into center field. 9th stolen base in as many tries for Randy Arozarena. Into center field for a base hit. Arozarena finds a changeup he can handle. He reaches for
against everybody's lineup of opponents. He still gets his foot down with the best of them.
Slow roller, tough play. Machado, the bare hand, the throw, not even close. Base hit for Arozarena.
The Mariners, they've been one of the better home run hitting teams overall this season. This is fought off into right field. It's a base hit in front of Tatis. So Arozarena.
Yeah, he's best when he's obviously that max effort. Coming right at hitters.
Swinging, but it might work out. Will it stay? On the chalk, fair ball. Randy Arozarena. Yes.
January, February, all work out together.
This is a bullet out to left field. Randy Arozarena, see you later. He has tied the game on a screamer over the fence and left. Even at 1.
Aaron, if there's one guy in this Mariners lineup that sees Michael King very well, it's Randy Arozarena coming into.
Typically, when you gain more contact, you lose a little bit of power. That has not been the case. This is right up the middle and into center field, and the clock's really ticking now on McCullers.
That is probably it. Location now.
Yeah, it's a fastball middle of the plate. Excuse me. Yeah, you can see he's frustrated too.
Here's the 3-2. Arozarena shoots this into left field. Mariners trying to push a run or two across here in the 7th. Donovan Solano will bat. He hits for Tellez.
We're going from 25 to 30. I was like, yeah, take it. Done.
Laced fair into the corner. Arozarena squared that up. He's into second base. A stand-up double.
2 in Chicago. You go that last game. It's 1-1.
This is punched pretty well out to the gap in left center field. Myers can't make the catch, and it bounces around a little bit. Arozarena puts on the Jets, and he wheels into third. He's got himself a leadoff triple. The 98. Arozarena, deep fly ball, left field, tracking back, and gone! Cal Raleigh and Randy Arozarena back-to-back jacks, and it's 4-0 Mariners.
Arozarena hit that ball so hard that his chain broke. Having to put it in his back pocket. Boy, it's nice to see that offense get off to the right.
Arozarena, quick ground ball. Gets past Brooks Lee.
Cal take
2-1. Ground ball, Mariners win! Randy Arozarena wins it in the bottom of the 9th inning. Top of the order is due up next. Bullpen is warming now for the Mariners. This is lashed out to left field. Arozarena barrel rolls and makes the catch. Soft chopper, tough play. Gunnar Henderson boots it, bobbles it, and the Mariners will bring the winning run to the plate. It's a little easier for the hitters. It's a shot the opposite way for a base hit by Arozarena. Back to the Cal Raleigh homer.
Well, the thing about
Julio dancing around there. Here he goes on to third, and it hits off of Julio. Julio is hit, and he's out. It's a base hit for Arozarena, and that ball really nicked Julio good. Here is Rowdy Tellez, and Arozarena off and running. They throw over Tellez. I'm curious if they'll call anything against Rowdy there. Soft fly ball, Bermuda Triangle. Neto almost collides. The ball drops. He and Adele nearly ran into each other, and a parachute job lands for a base hit for Arozarena and will bring the tying run to the plate.
this is just a lack of
Team. This is down the right field line, and a fair ball to the base of the fence. Julio looks no worse for the wear. He is flying around, lost his helmet, and he scores standing. Randy Arozarena. RBI double right away. The Mariners on the board, 1-0. This is punished on a line to left field. It skims to the base of the wall. Julio will be held, and Randy is in with his second double. Like that, eating candy. I think Brad will be the first to attest to that.
Great point, and both really good players and base stealers during their careers as well.
Oh, this nearly gets out, and it's a very long single for Arozarena. Short wall in right field. He has seen Anderson remarkably well. A couple of big break for Arozarena. Here's the throw, and he's in there easily.
he manufactures doubles.
He knew what he needed to do. Right back up the middle into center field for a base hit. The Mariners set the table nicely here. Consecutive singles. The hits continue.
A couple feet foul would have completely changed this game.
This is pulled down the line. A fair ball into the corner. Extra bases for Arozarena. He stands up with a double. Now Backus is in the game now. And Randy greets him with an extra base hit. Take advantage of. High fly ball, and this is cranked all the way out, way back there. What a moonshot, Randy Arozarena. That is a sight for sore eyes. And the Mariners are on the board. Josh Naylor, he had the walk-off grand slam for the Diamondbacks last night. He shoots this on a line into left field. Arozarena fields it. Here comes his throw home. Play at the plate, and he is out! Arozarena with a one-hop peg to Cal Raleigh. And that's how the first inning comes to a close.
They call it a do or die. Off to the side, he fields it on the run, doesn't take any extra steps, and throws a strike.
1-0. Line drive, past Ramirez. Cal Raleigh scores. Randy Arozarena, a go-ahead RBI single in the 7th, and it's 3-2 Mariners. There goes Arozarena. Pitches inside, no chance for Naylor. 12th stole.
Have a chance to recover because you know down the stretch, August, September is going to be a huge part of that bullpen.
Ramirez on the run, zips a throw, not in time. Infield base hit Arozarena. Third time he's been aboard. Back to the Polanco dinger. There goes Arozarena. Swing and a miss. The throw sails, and Arozarena swipes second base. And he remains perfect this year.
That's a good sign. Again, we took.
Here is Tellez. Taken off for second and safe. Arozarena swipes his second base today.
And there's two elements of that, Randy. If you see that variation, you got the four seam and the cutter, and then the elevated heater at the top of the strike zone.
Oh, fastball here to Arozarena, keeps drifting back, and Durant drops it. He drops it up against the wall. Arozarena in at second. Well, he hits this to the gap in left center field. Sharp line drive, and it bangs around. It gets in and out of the ivy. Almost got stuck in there for a moment. That ball was afternoon. Hit hard, same spot as Cal Raleigh's base hit. The Mariners put 2 on. Ball. One drifts this towards left center. Crow Armstrong can't make the catch. Polanco the turn into third. Arozarena to second. He gets in there standing. Now the wind really played tricks on Crow Armstrong out there, and the Mariners benefit. Brujan can't get to this one. Here comes Cal Raleigh rounding third base, and on his way home it's bobbled out there by Suzuki. Arozarena tiptoes into second base. He drives in a run for the Mariners, and they play a little add-on here in the 5th. 5-1 M's. On a 2-2. Hit hard, fair into left field. Julio waltzes home. Cal Raleigh makes the turn. And the Mariners just keep on adding on here in the 8th inning. This time.
He's fun to watch go get it.
Hit hard on the ground past Correa. Mariners have 2 on with 2 outs. I think about some recent series. Placed into right field for a base hit. And Randy thought about it for a sec, but gets back to first. Will duplicate their own model of run value for pitch types as this kicks off the mound and finds center field. This is from Baseball Savant, the StatCast version. Fangraphs does the same thing, maybe a slightly different formula. Golfs this into left field, and the on-base streak continues for Randy here in the Twin Cities.
I mean, seriously, mind blown how he hit that ball.
Yeah, where was that exactly?
Off his shoe tops. I mean, this splitter was.
Tie and run, Cal Raleigh, third base. On the ground into center field. Randy Arozarena ties the game in the 6th inning.
There's your 2-out Lightning.
Randy, big break. No throw.
No chance.
Oh, look at him, the cat and mouse.
Yeah.
Fights it off into left field for a base hit. Mariners have the go-ahead run aboard. Randy making a wide turn and getting back to first.
I love it, man. Force him.
The 1-2. Ground ball, and Seager can't get that one. Tie and run is aboard in the 6th inning with 1 out.
Not even close.
It feels that way.
Oh, 9 times.
This is corked on a line left field. Raley held. Osuna got to that quickly. It was right to him.
It's a good arm, man.
It's quick outs from Walker because Mariners hitters are being aggressive.
Randy, a deep drive, right center field, gone! Arozarena, his 100th career home run. A milestone blast for Randy Arozarena. It ties the game of the 4th inning. Waka deals. Hit hard. Center field. This is really belted back. It's his 2nd home run tonight. Randy Arozarena. A 3-run bomb to blow it open. Out to left field, shot back, and he's hit another one out. Randy Arozarena has homered for the 3rd time in his last 4 at-bats.
Trying to win games. There's so much more investment into the player and the family.
Into center field for a base hit. Randy's.
Yeah, I mean he's just, that's the one thing that's really stood out watching him lead into the start.
Witt is able to get to this, but he's got no throw. Lost the handle on it, and Arozarena is safe. Infield base hit for Randy Arozarena.
Now we've seen this a little bit.
Fly ball out to center field. Isbell chasing. Isbell watching. Randy Arozarena. His 4th home run in the last 3 games. And he is high-stepping all the way to 3rd. We are tied in the 6th inning. Three-two. Fly ball, left field. Kind of no man's land. Williamson and Randy Arozarena makes a tough. This is into the corner in right field. This is gone! It sails out of here by Randy Arozarena. Whatever he's been doing this homestand, keep it up. Out to left field, and it is not caught. Frazier cannot make the catch. Multi-hit day for Arozarena.
But it does put that pressure on your team.
Out to left field, really driven back, and the Mariners have taken the lead on yet another Randy Arozarena home run. To Alex Mayer right now with 2 outs and Arozarena climbing in. He shoots this up the middle for a base hit. I believe if you go back maybe to the start of last year, maybe the last 2 seasons in that time frame, one or the other.
It's tough to slow down. It's a lot of inertia.
Yeah.
Colt Keith with a fly ball left side. Arozarena having to charge again. Still charging, and he makes the catch. Arozarena.
Ball get there. It's just so hard, and then by the time it does, it's out of the zone.
Ground ball 3rd base. Oh, McKinstry
Kind of trips over his own feet there, and Randy's aboard, leading off to second. Call that a base hit.
Well, if you look at the...
And that'll bring up Jorge Polanco. Randy takes off stealing, and he's safe. Oh, doesn't see the ball in second. He's going to stay at second base. 5 pitches. Randy hard smash to third. Diving McKinstry. Can he get him? No, throw was wide, but a great stop and an infield single for Randy Arozarena. Randy turns on that one, and that one is deep left field, and it is gone. A no-doubter for Randy Arozarena. His 3rd hit of the game, his 8th home run in his last 13 games.
And it's Randy supplying the power there on that sweeper. 108 miles per hour off the bat. You shoot your shot.
Round A pick, and then the next are, normal round picks.
How about Randy Arozarena? Home run number 9 since June 20. First pitch swinging, and he ties the game up. His 17th of the year, just continues to be red hot into the All-Star break.
We talk about going up there with an approach and looking for something. First pitch of this at-bat, he gets that knuckle curve. Yes, the same knuckle curve that he struck out on in his...
Bouncing ball third base by McKinstry, and here comes Julio with the tying run. Cal Raleigh into third. Randy with the bouncing double down the line in left field.
Hammered left center field. Randy Arozarena, stay hot. He has homered in 3 straight games. It is his 10th homer in the last 14 games for Randy Arozarena. This is unreal. Homers his last 14 games. Laces this into center field. Man, he hit that on the button. Arozarena now having to slam on the brakes. He's in trouble. He's safe. Wow, what an adventure. That's a lot for a single. We'll see if the Astros want to challenge. This is into the gap in left center field. Arozarena is aboard to set the table, and he is going for second. He is safe as it kicks away from Matthews. A daring attempt from Randy Arozarena, who clearly is not gun shy of what happened earlier tonight. And it pays off. Tying run in 40 midweek Mariners matinee. Arozarena bullet out to center field. This touches down for a base hit. Churio has to cut it off in front of the warning track. Arozarena is in there. He's got a double to lead things off.
To the clubhouse. Why did you bring me this? Where did you get this?
Well, he whacks this ball down the left field line, and it disappears. An absolute rocket by Randy Arozarena. Go ahead. Ground ball sharply through the right side for a base hit. He's aboard for the 2nd time, and the tying run is at first base.
Geared him for the bullpen this year because it was going to be where they could use him the fastest.
Randy smashes this to center. Adele watches it leave the yard, and a Mariners fan makes the catch out there. It's a go-ahead smash by Randy Arozarena. His 5th consecutive 20-homer season gives the Mariners the lead.
Well, he had touched up Tyler Anderson in the previous start. We talked about that. This is the rematch on June 8th. A couple of doubles. This time he gets him for a home run.
Randy on his way, tag, and he's safe. 17 stolen base for Arozarena.
Guys, different responsibility. Ryan Goins was doing a lot of stuff with the infielders.
A rocket to left field, and Arozarena dives, and he shows proof. He makes the catch on a low sinking line. Center field Butler has to play that on a bounce.
What could have been, Aaron, if only Cal Raleigh had been able to get into second.
Josh Naylor 2 for 2. Randy takes off, and Langoliers drops the ball. Randy Arozarena with his 18th stolen base. He's creeping in on another 2020 season. Well, now I'm really paying attention. 0-2. Randy waltzes into third base. Might want to punch fast.
And he says, well, because on the road starts, I'm pitching in a major league ballpark.
This is a little flare, dumping into right field for a base hit. Arozarena 2-out single. What that picture you saw just a moment ago, that is where the clubhouses are. So you have to walk out there. There is no tunnel to the clubhouse. Yeah, you have to walk through the.
That's possible here. I can understand it's different, but
there goes Randy. The throw, the tag, and he's safe. Randy Arozarena with his 5th consecutive.
Julio Rodriguez just hit out of the yard.
Randy, little inside out flare dropping and for a base hit into right field. Fly ball out to left field. Sailing back. Randy has left the yard. It's a 1-run game.
Perkins tried to land that sweeper the pitch before. So Randy got a good look at the movement of that pitch.
Second time now. Randy up the middle and into center field. Mariners have their first hit today. Randy reaches for the second time. Line drive, and JP having a duck for cover. Mariners have him on the corners. Fly ball! There it goes! Randy's done it! He has tied it up to the second deck!
Timeout every single pitch.
Randy takes off for second, and he is safe. So the Mariners putting things in motion right away.
What we talked about. Spent 5 innings on
every billboard. Oh, it's Cougars Day. You didn't know. This is out to the gap from Arozarena, and short hops the wall. Randy steams into second base. He's got himself a 2-out double. Mariners love to play a little add-on here in the 7th inning.
What he's already been able to accomplish. He's just the 2nd player ever in Major League history.
To left field and gone. Randy Arozarena has put the Mariners on the board. And he has matched a career high, his 23rd home run.
Just like that. Boy, they are magic with that long ball, aren't they? Pretty special. All the way through.
They need to hear what they need to see, what they need to get on their way out of the bullpen.
Arozarena angling back. Randy makes the catch. On the ground, and this works its way through. It gets past walls, and Arozarena has himself a leadoff single. Trammell
seems to have put some things together this season.
Into center field off the bat of Arozarena. Maybe that will get things going for the Mariners. That incredible slider. Randy kicks off the mound and scoots into center field. The Mariners have a couple of men on base right away. Cole Young into second, and Arozarena reaches for the second time.
He was reluctant to leave Tampa Bay. I mean, he went out and sat in the stands.
This is not caught. Peters, a headlong dive for it. Young sprints into third. And the Mariners in business. They've got him on the corner.
Got a couple home runs against him.
On the ground, gets through quickly. Arozarena is aboard. He reaches for the second time. Our T-Mobile. Randy on his way to second. Pitch a strike. Throw to second base and safe.
Mariners coming off that 9-1 homestand. Randy first pitch swinging. Line drive, single up the middle. So a nice start for Randy.
From start to finish as being the man on the mound right now, Dean Kramer.
There goes Randy. And he'll slide in without the throw. Rushman loses it in the transfer. And for Randy. In August, the Mariners 9-3 in those 12 games. And there's a line drive base hit up the middle. Nice start for Randy and the Mariners.
Yeah, it was interesting, Brad. We're talking about Randy moving up into that leadoff spot.
Well, that's just about the exact same spot he singled in the first inning. So Randy's aboard for the second straight time, leading off the third with a single.
There goes Randy, and no throw down to second base. Cal takes a ball, and Randy Arozarena with another stolen base, is 24th of the season. Unchallenged.
And now we've got a 2-0 count from Cal, by the way.
Line to the left field for a base hit. Lindor to third, being waved in. Up with the ball is Randy. The throw to the plate to Cal. The box, the tag, and out at home is Lindor. A great throw by Randy Arozarena.
Gave them a chance to get him out of there right away. Ripped straight into that swelling.
Arozarena out to left field. Marsh has it short, hop the wall. Crawford hits third, is on his way home. Arozarena with a run scoring double. This game is tied in the third inning.
This is probably his final inning here if he gets through it.
Absolutely crushed. Randy Arozarena leaves a dent. A new career high 24th home run ties it in the sixth inning.
Aaron, I didn't want to say it.
Jacob Lopez is pitching today for the A's. This is lashed into left field. Squared up by Arozarena. Nice start for the Mariners lineup. A leadoff single. The opposite way to the gap. Butler can't get there. Here comes Polanco to score. The Mariners get that run right back. Second hit already today for Randy Arozarena. This is off the bag. Oh, man! You've never seen that one before. First pitch to Randy. Deep, high fly ball. Man, is this a tank? Way up to the second deck. Randy Arozarena, number 25. Coming off a strong homestand, winning both series. Randy, a high lift out towards right center field that keeps carrying, and it bangs off the wall. Schneemann plays the carom, and Arozarena stands up at second base. Right away, the Mariners
have 13 of his last 14 outings have been an inning or more.
This is laced into the corner in right field, and it short hops the wall. Arozarena runs out from underneath his helmet. He's into second base, making the turn. Here's the strong throw, the tag. He's out at third. Nolan Jones with the hose in right, and right now they're saying that he blocked the bag. That's what Negronis.
0-2. This is laced out to right center field. It touches down for a base hit. Taken there by Jones. Arozarena runs out from under his helmet. He slides in safe at second base. And Randy Arozarena, for the second straight game, leads things off. Likes the ball away. Chopping third base. Ramirez gives way. Almost collides with Rocchio. Safe. An infield base hit.
Fly ball left field, and Randy Arozarena has tied this game up. What a blast, his 26th of the year. I'll leave it at 2.
There's absolutely no doubt about that one. 421 feet. You know, going into that at bat, we had seen a lot of slug from Randy. 3 of his 4 hits in this series have been for doubles. This one, a home run.
First pitch of the ball game, and on the way to Arozarena. In play and into left field for a base hit past Christian Gray. So some applause for Randy here in Tampa.
Tick down on the number of outs they've got to work with tonight as well.
On the ground past Diaz into right field. Second hit tonight for Arozarena.
And he's had
on his way to second. Strike 3 called. The throw down to second base well wide. Cal strikes out. Randy swipes second base. Our Northwest Chevy Silver reliever is that. This is a nice single off the bat of Arozarena. He's aboard for the 3rd time. His first hit.
And he's got interesting splits. Lefties have had a harder time. And
ground ball, and that is through the left side. The Mariners are going to score 2 more. Make it 8 home here in the 3rd for the Mariners. Arozarena drove in a couple of runs back in the 4th. He's looking to drive in more here, and he will. Going to drive in 1 as Ford crosses home plate for the first time as a big leaguer.
Anyone here so far this evening?
Laced left field, touches down, base hit. Randy makes the turn, runs out from under his helmet, and he's in standing and safe. First hit's a leadoff double by Arozarena to begin the ground ball, and it works its way through. Rivas racing into 3rd, and the Mariners with an opportunity here. Runners on the corners, and high fly ball, belted back, and Randy Arozarena clanks it up the upper deck. Go ahead 3-run home run off the man he was once traded for.
Top shelf food in there.
Ground ball, backhand behind the bag, and nope, it's into center field. Fermin couldn't get a hold of it. And it brings up Cal Raleigh. 2 outs and a man aboard with the game on the line. Into right field for a base hit. Crawford is held at 3rd, and the Mariners have him on the corners. A fly ball can win this game, and Cal Raleigh's coming to the plate.
On cue, a ground ball, but it works its way through. Arozarena has himself a leadoff single. And a man aboard for Cal Raleigh. This is going to work out. Randy is aboard. Another 0-2. Randy will stay put this time. Skimming on the ground. Man, Moncada did not look very spry over there at third base.
A little bit of a surprise.
Pitch number 7 coming. Frazier into left field for a base hit. Pasquantino is coming home. Randy's throw, all kinds of time. Apply the tag, and that's it. It's over. Pasquantino out by a mile. They tested Arozarena, and there is out number 3.
Like that, that's exactly what J.P. Crawford had to do with it.
Arozarena will finally, and look at him look to the sky. He breaks out of his hitless streak on the road.
Framing. Getting to know the guys that are catching bullpens too.
A rope down the line. Fair ball racing into the corner. Arozarena will stand up at second base. He's got himself a double and a man on base in front of Cal Raleigh.
We'd love to see him get hot.
Cracked into center field. Canzone coming home. Garver to the plate. Randy Arozarena brings home 2 more. Ground ball into right field. That brings up Cal Raleigh.
I feel like this is a good match.
Next pitch coming to Randy. Chop off the plate, and this will be a tough one. Randy is aboard, an infield base hit. A man aboard in front of Cal. Arozarena, a headlong slide into second base. Second time in Arozarena's career with a 30.
We saw him with the Padres last year. He's really struggled the second half.
Randy, left field, off the very top of the wall. This is offline, and Randy tiptoes into second. He was less than a foot away from number 28.
Goldie talked about this a couple times tonight. Randy's getting close.
It's been a good amount of this season on the injured list, unfortunately. This ball is fair, and there's no play. An infield base hit to third for the second time tonight for Arozarena. 2-2. Ground ball works its way through, and the Mariners have the go-ahead run aboard. Third hit tonight for Arozarena.
You talked about the
Randy on his way to second base, and he is safe. 31st.
Damage off changeups.
That is banged through the middle. A base hit on a changeup. So Arozarena starts it out for Seattle. Arozarena on the ground, back up the middle into center field, a base hit. Crawford speeding around third. He will score. Randy Arozarena has his first RBI of the postseason. He does it against his former Cardinal teammate Flaherty, and it's 2-0 Seattle. Last pitched on September the 11th. And Arozarena slashes one down the first baseline fair. Helmet flies off as Carpenter flags it down. And it's a leadoff double in the ninth for Arozarena.
Well, that's why if you're Victor Robles, I don't know what he was doing trying to.
A 1-1 pitch. Past a diving McKinstry, and Arozarena is aboard. Leadoff man on base for Seattle here in the fifth. Perez lifts that one out to left. Long run for Arozarena, still tracking back, and he makes the catch. Off from second base, McKinstry. He'll tag and get to third. Randy Arozarena had to cover a lot.
On a beautiful Monday afternoon, beautiful Canadian Thanksgiving. At the top of the order for Seattle, and Randy Arozarena bounces one up the middle. Andres Jimenez throws it away and into the camera well. Spires 0-1. Santander to left field. On comes Arozarena to pick it off. Well, it may not be playoff Randy at the plate yet, but making an impact with a glove right here to finish off a 1-2-3 7th inning. Bouncing back, Gabe Spire. Rodriguez walked after the home run from Raleigh. Took second in a wild pitch and scored. This ball gets to the backstop as Arozarena dives into second. He was going to have it stolen either way. Foul. Randy had more than 30 during the regular. There goes Arozarena again, and he's stolen third without the thought of a throw. Big deal sliding doors baseball history. Started the Yankees dynasty. Here's a high drive off of the bat of Arozarena that will leave the yard. Arozarena's got his first home run of the postseason. And the Mariners with something to hang their hat on. Their leadoff hitter, who they hope can catch fire, has a shot.
And see that little thing right there that he clicked and felt? You never know. It might get him going.
There goes Arozarena. Throw from Kirk won't even happen. His fourth stolen base of the CS. The American League Championship Series. Texas against Houston, with the road team won every game. Here's a high fly ball off of the bat of Ernie Clement. Back goes Arozarena onto the track at the wall. He's got it. Arozarena with a leap in front of the fence and a tip of the cap from Clement. Tucked third. Clement has no play. It's an instant replay of what his counterpart at third had to deal with. 500 the last 8 games. That served into right center field. A base hit for Arozarena. Cut off by Bergeron. Arozarena has hits in back-to-back trips up there. Doubling his 2-2 pitch. Ground ball. Base hit into center field under Jimenez. Leadoff man on again, and it has been in all 3 half innings in this game.